and even love. Yes, love.
Thank you!
Learn more about how No Kid Hungry is helping end child hunger in America at helpnokidhungry.org.
Show your Chattanooga FC pride everywhere you go with official club gear. From stylish hats and tees to cozy hoodies and scarves, we've got everything you need to represent your team. Visit our online store at chattanooga.fc.com or stop by our merchandise stands at Finley Stadium. Gear up and wear your colors proudly. Let's paint the city blue together. Chattanooga Football Club. Your team, your style, your gear.
Hi, I'm E.J. Williams for American Humane. For thousands of years, dogs have been our best friends in our worst times. Today, we're also learning that our best friends, millions of whom are abandoned each year, are often the best medicine when people are facing obstacles. To help both people and animals, organizations like American Humane have been working to harness the healing power of the human-animal bond, finding animals in need of forever homes and training them as life-saving service and therapy dogs to help our veterans, the elderly, and children overcome the daily obstacles of life. In this way, the rescued can become the rescuers. To find out how you can help give animals and the people they help a new leash on life, please visit AmericanHumane.org.
Stay connected to all the Chattanooga FC action with the Chattanooga Kickoff Network. Tune in for live broadcasts of every match, in-depth analysis, and more. Whether you're at home or on the go, never miss a moment of the excitement. Follow us on social media at Chattanooga FC for the latest club news and updates. Chattanooga Kickoff Network, bringing the game to you.
Hi, I'm Ryan Blaney, a third-generation race car driver, and we dedicate a lot of our time to going as fast as possible. My grandpa Lou is the reason why my dad and I started racing, and I'm really proud to follow in his tracks. But when my grandpa was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, it was a very unexpected bump in the road for us. I've learned a lot on this journey with my grandpa Lou, and the memories of my grandpa will always be with me. It's important to notice if older family members are acting differently, experiencing problems with their memory, or having trouble with routine tasks. Talking about Alzheimer's can be really tough. But if you notice something, have a conversation with your loved one. Encourage them to see a doctor or offer to go with them. Early detection of Alzheimer's can give your family time to explore support services, make a plan for the future, and access available treatments. The Alzheimer's Association provides care, support, and research to help you take control of the situation with your family and manage the disease together. If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together. Visit alz.org/time-to-talk, a message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
Looking for a fun, exciting night out for your family? Look no further. We've got it. Chattanooga Football Club matches are the perfect family-friendly event. Enjoy the game, food trucks, and activities for kids of all ages. Make memories and support your local club. Visit ChattanoogaFC.com for schedule and ticket information. From thrilling goals to community spirit, there's something for everyone. Chattanooga Football Club, where soccer and community come together.
At this very moment, Doctors Without Borders is on the ground in communities around the world, delivering life-saving medical care where it's needed most. Our teams are bandaging war-wounded patients caught in the crossfire in Sudan, providing clean drinking water in Haiti, and performing emergency C-sections in Yemen. Doctors Without Borders teams are in over 70 countries worldwide, bringing patients from sick to recovering, from emergency to aid, from crisis to care. This life-saving work is made possible by our movement of supporters, people like you who help our patients even when they're half a world away. At Doctors Without Borders, we won't stop working to bring our patients and their communities from crisis to care.
Become a part of the Chattanooga FC family. Season tickets are available now, offering you the best seats and exclusive perks. Enjoy priority access, special events, and much more. Whether you're a die-hard fan or new to the game, there's a place for you with CFC. Visit cfctix.com and secure your season tickets today. Together, we're unstoppable. And together, we make every game an event to remember. Chattanooga FC, where loyalty meets passion.
This is the Chattanooga Kickoff Network, home of football in the scenic city. Are you ready to enjoy the beautiful game together? Today's broadcast is proudly brought to you on the Chattanooga Kickoff Network.
Gathers it up on the edge of the 18, looking for help, gets around a defender, well struck, he scores! 1-0 Chattanooga Football Club! Coaches delivers a strike left side, 2-1 Chattanooga lead! Chattanooga Football Club out in front! Approaches, strikes right side, it's saved! Chattanooga Football Club wins in the shootout!
Hi Chattanooga FC fans! We've got an exciting lineup for you today as we gear up for kickoff. Jump into the conversation on platforms like Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Your insights and enthusiasm significantly strengthen our community. You can find game day content, like our starting 11, game day guides, last-second information, and more now by visiting us on social media at Chattanooga FC. Game day snapshots? We'd love to see them. Tag us in your photos. Your vibrant energy is infectious, and celebrating those moments with you is what we're all about. Using our hashtags? Remember to include hashtag Chattanooga always and hashtag SomosCFC in your posts about Chattanooga. Let's unite on social media, unified in spirit. Whether we come out on top or not, we stand together. Show the world your support for the team, from home cheers to stadium roars. It's all for the love of soccer.
Gabriel Schrei will be on the call today. We'll be going to him soon for pre-game. Don't go anywhere. You're tuned into the Chattanooga Kickoff Network.
Attention Chattanooga FC supporters. Get exclusive content and insider access by following us on social media. From live match commentary to player interviews and training highlights, there's always something new to discover. Engage with us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook to stay in the loop and never miss a moment. Be the first to know about special events, ticket offers, and giveaways. Follow Chattanooga Football Club today and join our online family.
Retirement can be scary, but only if you're not prepared. That's why AARP created thisispretirement.org. Because unless you've already retired, you're in pretirement, and you still have time to plan. Learn about retirement savings options, potential tax breaks, and how you can build savings over time. Visit thisispretirement.org for free resources to help you customize your action plan and feel the retirement fear disappear. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
Your kids about the dangers of vaping can be hard. Getting them to listen to hot gossip is easy. So here's some drama you could share with your kid. Dude, did you hear about Cassie and Jake? No, but did you hear that vaping can cause irreversible lung damage and nicotine affects brain development? Nuh-uh. You don't need to gossip if you want to have an open conversation about vaping. So if you want to get tips on when and how to talk to your kids, visit talkaboutvaping.org. Brought to you by the American Lung Association and the Ad Council.
Become a part of the Chattanooga FC family. Season tickets are available now, offering you the best seats and exclusive perks. Enjoy priority access, special events, and much more. Whether you're a die-hard fan or new to the game, there's a place for you with CFC. Visit cfctix.com and secure your season tickets today. Together, we're unstoppable. And together, we make every game an event to remember. Chattanooga FC, where loyalty meets passion.
Hi, I'm Ryan Blaney, a third-generation race car driver, and we dedicate a lot of our time to going as fast as possible. My grandpa Lou is the reason why my dad and I started racing, and I'm really proud to follow in his tracks. But when my grandpa was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, it was a very unexpected bump in the road for us. I've learned a lot on this journey with my grandpa Lou, and the memories of my grandpa will always be with me. It's important to notice if older family members are acting differently, experiencing problems with their memory, or having trouble with routine tasks. Talking about Alzheimer's can be really tough, but if you notice something, have a conversation with your loved one. Encourage them to see a doctor or offer to go with them. Early detection of Alzheimer's can give your family time to explore support services, make a plan for the future, and access available treatments. The Alzheimer's Association provides care, support, and research to help you take control of the situation with your family and manage the disease together. If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together. Visit alz.org/time to talk. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
Can't make it to the game? No problem. Tune in to the Chattanooga Kickoff Network for live broadcasts of every Chattanooga football club match. Hear every goal, every save, and every moment of excitement from the comfort of your home. Don't miss a second of the action, whether you're at home or on the go. Follow us on the Chattanooga Kickoff Network and stay connected with all the live updates and commentary. Experience the game as if you were right there in the stadium. Chattanooga Kickoff Network, bringing the game to you.
At this very moment, Doctors Without Borders is on the ground in communities around the world, delivering life-saving medical care where it's needed most. Our teams are bandaging war-wounded patients caught in the crossfire in Sudan, providing clean drinking water in Haiti, and performing emergency C-sections in Yemen. Doctors Without Borders teams are in over 70 countries worldwide, bringing patients from sick to recovering, from emergency to aid, from crisis to care. This life-saving work is made possible by our movement of supporters, people like you who help our patients even when they're half a world away. At Doctors Without Borders, we won't stop working to bring our patients and their communities from crisis to care.
Children are the greatest joy and our best hope for a better future. Friends, they are the future. But did you know that millions of kids are facing hunger every day? Food is not just food. It's energy, health, confidence, hope, and even love. Yes, love.
Thank you!
Learn more about how No Kid Hungry is helping end child hunger in America at helpnokidhungry.org.
Hi, I'm EJ Williams for American Humane. For thousands of years, dogs have been our best friends in our worst times. Today, we're also learning that our best friends, millions of whom are abandoned each year, are often the best medicine when people are facing obstacles. To help both people and animals, organizations like American Humane have been working to harness the healing power of the human-animal bond, finding animals in need of forever homes and training them as life-saving service and therapy dogs to help our veterans, the elderly, and children overcome the daily obstacles of life. In this way, the rescued can become the rescuers. To find out how you can help give animals and the people they help a new leash on life, please visit AmericanHumane.org.
Show your Chattanooga FC pride everywhere you go with official club gear. From stylish hats and tees to cozy hoodies and scarves, we've got everything you need to represent your team. Visit our online store at ChattanoogaFC.com or stop by our merchandise stands at Finley Stadium. Gear up and wear your colors proudly. Let's paint the city blue together. Chattanooga Football Club. Your team, your style, your gear.
Looking for a fun, exciting night out for your family? Look no further. We've got it. Chattanooga Football Club matches are the perfect family-friendly event. Enjoy the game, food trucks, and activities for kids of all ages. Make memories and support your local club. Visit ChattanoogaFC.com for schedule and ticket information. From thrilling goals to community spirit, there's something for everyone. Chattanooga Football Club, where soccer and community come together.
Want to get out of just about anything and look like an earth-saving hero? Just use the environment excuse. High school reunion? Ooh, sorry, can't. Planetary obligations. Unfortunate bridesmaid's dress. Unfortunately, you promised the climate you'd buy more vintage. Chauffeuring teens? Yeah, the Earth really needs them to hoof it. That's right, the environment is always the best excuse. So go ahead, ask your bae to dim all the lights because carbon emissions. Tell your dad-botted dad to eat more plants, for the planet, obviously. Kindly tell the kids to stop asking for a new phone. I mean, e-waste, right? Find your out and opt in to cutting carbon. Just visit theenvironmentexcuse.org. A public service announcement brought to you by WildAid.
Stay connected to all the Chattanooga FC action with the Chattanooga Kickoff Network. Tune in for live broadcasts of every match, in-depth analysis, and more. Whether you're at home or on the go, never miss a moment of the excitement. Follow us on social media at Chattanooga FC for the latest club news and updates. Chattanooga Kickoff Network, bringing the game to you.
Attention Chattanooga FC supporters. Get exclusive content and insider access by following us on social media. From live match commentary to player interviews and training highlights, there's always something new to discover. Engage with us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook to stay in the loop and never miss a moment. Be the first to know about special events, ticket offers, and giveaways. Follow Chattanooga Football Club today and join our online family.
Retirement can be scary, but only if you're not prepared. That's why AARP created thisispretirement.org. Because unless you've already retired, you're in pretirement and you still have time to plan. Learn about retirement savings options, potential tax breaks, and how you can build savings over time. Visit thisispretirement.org for free resources to help you customize your action plan and feel the retirement fear disappear. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
Your kids about the dangers of vaping can be hard. Getting them to listen to hot gossip is easy. So here's some drama you could share with your kid. Dude, did you hear about Cassie and Jake? No, but did you hear that vaping can cause irreversible lung damage and nicotine affects brain development? Nuh-uh. You don't need to gossip if you want to have an open conversation about vaping. So if you want to get tips on when and how to talk to your kids, visit talkaboutvaping.org. Brought to you by the American Lung Association and the Ad Council.
Become a part of the Chattanooga FC family. Season tickets are available now, offering you the best seats and exclusive perks. Enjoy priority access, special events, and much more. Whether you're a die-hard fan or new to the game, there's a place for you with CFC. Visit cfctix.com and secure your season tickets today. Together, we're unstoppable. And together, we make every game an event to remember. Chattanooga FC, where loyalty meets passion.
Hi, I'm Ryan Blaney, a third-generation race car driver, and we dedicate a lot of our time to going as fast as possible. My grandpa Lou is the reason why my dad and I started racing, and I'm really proud to follow in his tracks. But when my grandpa was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, it was a very unexpected bump in the road for us. I've learned a lot on this journey with my grandpa Lou, and the memories of my grandpa will always be with me. It's important to notice if older family members are acting differently, experiencing problems with their memory, or having trouble with routine tasks. Talking about Alzheimer's can be really tough, but if you notice something, have a conversation with your loved one. Encourage them to see a doctor or offer to go with them. Early detection of Alzheimer's can give your family time to explore support services, make a plan for the future, and access available treatments. The Alzheimer's Association provides care, support, and research to help you take control of the situation with your family and manage the disease together. If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together. Visit alz.org/time to talk. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
Can't make it to the game? No problem. Tune in to the Chattanooga Kickoff Network for live broadcasts of every Chattanooga Football Club match. Hear every goal, every save, and every moment of excitement from the comfort of your home. Don't miss a second of the action, whether you're at home or on the go. Follow us on the Chattanooga Kickoff Network and stay connected with all the live updates and commentary. Experience the game as if you were right there in the stadium. Chattanooga Kickoff Network, bringing the game to you.
At this very moment, Doctors Without Borders is on the ground in communities around the world, delivering life-saving medical care where it's needed most. Our teams are bandaging war-wounded patients caught in the crossfire in Sudan, providing clean drinking water in Haiti, and performing emergency C-sections in Yemen. Doctors Without Borders teams are in over 70 countries worldwide, bringing patients from sick to recovering, from emergency to aid, from crisis to care. This life-saving work is made possible by our movement of supporters, people like you who help our patients even when they're half a world away. At Doctors Without Borders, we won't stop working to bring our patients and their communities from crisis to care.
Children are the greatest joy and our best hope for a better future. Friends, they are the future. But did you know that millions of kids are facing hunger every day? Food is not just food. It's energy, health, confidence, hope, and even love. Yes, love.
Thank you!
Learn more about how No Kid Hungry is helping end child hunger in America at helpnokidhungry.org.
Hi, I'm EJ Williams for American Humane. For thousands of years, dogs have been our best friends in our worst times. Today, we're also learning that our best friends, millions of whom are abandoned each year, are often the best medicine when people are facing obstacles. To help both people and animals, organizations like American Humane have been working to harness the healing power of the human-animal bond, finding animals in need of forever homes and training them as life-saving service and therapy dogs to help our veterans, the elderly, and children overcome the daily obstacles of life. In this way, the rescued can become the rescuers. To find out how you can help give animals and the people they help a new leash on life, please visit AmericanHumane.org.
For your own safety, you are reminded to stand behind the yellow line.
Welcome Chattanooga FC fans to Pre-Game Chat. We're counting down to kickoff. Today, we've got all the latest team news, key player insights, and your starting 11. Plus, we'll break down the tactics that could make the difference on the pitch in this one. Stay with us as we get you ready for game time. This is Pre-Game Chat, your ultimate pre-game destination for everything Chattanooga FC. Here's your host, Gabriel Schrei.
Hi everyone, welcome into tonight's coverage of Pro Side Soccer. Chattanooga Football Club and Orlando City B kicking off 7:03 p.m. Eastern Time from Osceola Heritage Park in Florida. Glad you're along for the ride. I'll bring you all the action tonight. My name is Gabriel Schrei, and excited to have you here with us. The anticipation pretty high for this one. Chattanooga Football Club looking to extend a 3-match unbeaten streak and maintain their position at the top of the Eastern Conference standings. Let's dive right into our preview of tonight's match. Chattanooga Football Club coming into this match sitting in second place in the Eastern Conference with 26 points, tied for the top spot. Their record stands at 6 wins, 2 losses, and 5 draws, 3 of those wins coming in shootouts. They're riding high after a series of strong performances, most recently a hard-fought shootout win against Orlando City B in their previous meeting on May 4th. Chicago Football Club has been a standout team in their inaugural MLS Next Pro season. They've scored 23 goals this season, tying them for 4th in the league and only conceded 15 goals. That's 5th in the league for Chattanooga, a goal differential of +8. Chattanooga has been 3rd best in the league in goal differential. The team has recorded 27 assists as a team, and as a club as a whole, forward Taylor Gray has led the league with 7 assists. Chattanooga has taken 160 shots, 67 of them on target, translating to a shooting accuracy of 42%. 86.5% of their passes have connected, 31 yellow cards and no red cards. They've been very disciplined. And of course, Antoine has saved about 73% of shots that have come his way. Coach Rod Underwood emphasizes efficiency in attack and defense, constantly tweaking the team's play style. We're going to get a deep dive into Orlando City B, their numbers as a club, and what to look for in them tonight. But first, we'll hear from Rod Underwood after the recent match against Chicago.
But I think overall, it just needs to be at a higher level than what we're doing right now. But again, we're building, we're growing. You know, there's a lot of positives, and so we don't want to be Debbie Downer, right? We want to look at the positives and we want to say, okay, what can we do to be better, right? And that's just the focus. Yeah, we made a couple of adjustments to hopefully help us, and we were a little bit better with the ball, and that was really something that that helped us, and guys were a little bit more patient in their movements. Kelechi as a group, look, I feel like Jesse's given us 2 good games in a row here. Farid's been steady. Devon having one of his better games. JP coming on and playing tonight, and he gave us enough. I mean, you know, we weren't quite as coordinated as far as that group hasn't played together before, but nothing against those guys. You can't knock those guys by no means. You can't knock the group, right? We have a mentality that we feel disappointed about this result because we wanted more, and so you have to applaud that desire to be better. Yeah, I mean, I think what led to that goal was that we got to hold the ball a little bit. We were patient in and around the goal, and we just really found ourselves with a good opportunity. And it's the kind of goal that we like to score. It's the kind of play that we want to have, and we just didn't make enough of those tonight.
We'll take a short break, and when we return, a look at Orlando City B as a club and how their season has gone. Don't go anywhere. Chattanooga Kickoff Radio Network.
Show your Chattanooga FC pride everywhere you go with official club gear. From stylish hats and tees to cozy hoodies and scarves, we've got everything you need to represent your team. Visit our online store at ChattanoogaFC.com or stop by our merchandise stands at Finley Stadium. Gear up and wear your colors proudly. Let's paint the city blue together. Chattanooga Football Club. Your team, your style, your gear.
Children are the greatest joy and our best hope for a better future. Friends, they are the future. But did you know that millions of kids are facing hunger every day? Food is not just food. It's energy, health, confidence, hope, and even love. Yes, love.
Thank you!
Learn more about how No Kid Hungry is helping end child hunger in America at helpnokidhungry.org.
Can't make it to the game? No problem. Tune in to the Chattanooga Kickoff Network for live broadcasts of every Chattanooga Football Club match. Hear every goal, every save, and every moment of excitement from the comfort of your home. Don't miss a second of the action, whether you're at home or on the go. Follow us on the Chattanooga Kickoff Network and stay connected with all the live updates and commentary. Experience the game as if you were right there in the stadium. Chattanooga Kickoff Network, bringing the game to you.
We're back with more pregame chat. Here's your host, Gabriel Schrei.
Welcome back. We're going to get a rundown after hearing from head coach of Chattanooga Football Club, Rod Underwood. We'll get a rundown now of Orlando City B. Glad you're with us on CKRN. We're in pregame chat. Orlando City B looking to improve their standing in the Eastern Conference with this one. They're at home, which is a pretty big advantage. They currently have a record overall this season of 4-4-4. They sit in 8th place with 18 points. Recently came from behind to draw 2-2 against Carolina Core, eventually winning a 6-5 shootout to salvage an extra point. Now, at home this season, they have a record of 2-1. 2 wins, 2 losses, and a draw. Orlando City B's key player to watch tonight, at least as far as I'm concerned, Shaq Muhammad. He leads the team, 5 goals, among the top 10 scorers in MLSNP. He'll look to continue that success tonight. Muhammad has impressive passing accuracy, 93.5% this season. Really good. Orlando City B has conceded 19 goals. Manuel Goldberg, the youngest head coach and next pro at the age of 30, will look to utilize Muhammad's playmaking abilities to their fullest tonight at home. For Chattanooga Football Club, keep an eye on Mr. Taylor Gray, who leads the league in assists and contributes significantly to the team's offensive play with key passes. Goalkeeper Gene Antoine will also be crucial for Chattanooga. He's made some vital saves this season, including once already against Orlando up at Fort Finley in Chattanooga, Tennessee. For those of you just joining us, getting ready for an exciting Eastern Conference clash between Chattanooga Football Club and Orlando City. The match kicks off at 7:03 Eastern in Osceola Heritage. We'll have all of the action. Fans, I want to hear from you. What are your predictions for tonight? Send me your thoughts on Twitter. Tag me at ShryGuy, and I'll see your tweets, and we'll see what we get from you. Would love to hear what you think. We'll take another short break. When we return, we'll take a look at the starting lineup for tonight's match between Orlando and Chattanooga on CKRN. Don't go anywhere.
Hey Chattanooga, show your pride for the Chattanooga Football Club. Our team, our city, our pride. Join us at Finley Stadium and experience the thrill of live soccer. From heart-stopping goals to electrifying saves, there's nothing like the roar of the crowd. Get your tickets now at ChattanoogaFC.com and bring your friends and family for an unforgettable night. Together we can make this season one for the record books. Let's pack the stands and show our team the support they deserve.
What I know about courage, I learned from my adoptive mom. She said sometimes you just gotta hold on and know we'll get through this. Mom, we are so high up. Hold my hand.
No, you hold my hand.
Here we go.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out more.
I learned patience from my adoptive dad. All he had to say was,
"Hey, you got this. Just breathe." Hey, we're pretty good.
Yeah.
Might have to start a band.
I got it.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out more. This message is brought to you by Adopt US Kids.
We're back with more pregame chat. Here's your host, Gabriel Schry.
Welcome back into our pregame coverage of tonight's match between Orlando City and Chattanooga Football Club. A little under 10 minutes until we kick off. A really good one coming up between the Lions and CFC. Chattanooga Football Club, 6 wins, 2 losses, 5 draws, and it seems like they've stacked up the shootout wins, pushing them to number 2 in the Eastern Conference. At number 8, the Lions are 4-4-4, 4 wins, 4 losses, and 4 draws. Some points at home, which should be low-hanging fruit, would be huge for the Lions, who are trying to climb their way up the conference standings and push their way towards a crucial playoff race. These midsummer points have clearly become very important for clubs like Orlando. Whether or not they can get them remains yet to be seen. Glad you're with us. We're going to find out together tonight, Chattanooga and Orlando. In just a moment, I'll give you the starting lineup for these two. Really excited to see who will take to the pitch tonight for these two clubs. First, we're going to get a look at Orlando. Up front, it's going to be Ellis. He's going to be the point man on the circle as they run that look of 4-2-3-1 tonight in their home venue. Yeiler, Stith, Valencia, Bangero on the far left. Muhammad in the center and Solis on the right in that 3. The 2, El McGuire and Gusky in the back. It's Williams. In the middle, between him and Freeman, we're going to get a look at Kevin Gucci tonight. And on the far side, Coco. In goal, Otero getting the start for Orlando City B. He's been really good for Orlando. done very well since they brought him in, and excited to see how he can perform tonight. Struggled against Chattanooga last time, the goalkeeping not a strong point for the Lions against CFC. Otero came to the academy in Orlando in 2017, took each step along the club's development pathway, first debuting for Orlando in 2020, while the side was a member of USL League One. We'll see what he can do tonight against Chattanooga's football club. Getting the start for Chattanooga Football Club tonight as they run the 4-3-3. Up front, Taylor Gray on the wing, Mehdi Wamry in the middle, and Jesus Ibarra on the left wing. In the middle, Jude Arthur playing in the very center, McGrath on the left side, Quack on the right. And on the back, we'll have Garvanian, Biafar Amina, Fareed Sarsar, and Jesse Williams. In goal tonight, Gene Antoine, who's been just an absolute brick wall for Chattanooga. We'll see if he can remain that on the road, battling such an efficient Orlando City side. A couple of the numbers we took a look at during pregame for Chattanooga. They've scored 23 goals, allowed 15, so a goal differential +8, one of the very best in the league. Orlando City, a little different story. 23 goals scored, so really good, really high number. They're tying Chattanooga in that category, but they've allowed 15, so their goal differential only 4. Will it play a factor tonight? It certainly could. On the bench, Rivera, Taifi, Bo, Mercado, Platts, and Santos Rain Goncalves for Orlando. For Chattanooga, it's Burke, Garcia Sosa, James, Jimenez, Aranzazu, Corin, Perez, and Prempelica. Head coaches Manuel Goldberg for Orlando, Roderick Underwood for Chattanooga Football Club. Excited to have you along for the ride. This is going to be a really good one. A couple more stats before we go to break and get ready to kick off. The shots this season, average per match, Chattanooga has taken about 12 shots per match, just about a dozen. And a dozen plus one, 13.5 for Orlando City. Shots on goal almost deadlocked, 5.2 Chattanooga, 5.3 for Orlando. Blocked shots both right around 3. The passing, Chattanooga moves the ball a lot more, about 130 more passes per game for a total of 516 on average. Passing efficiency, though, is very close, 85.4 mark for Orlando's Lions, 86.5 for CFC. Set pieces have been a focus for Orlando as they've taken almost 6 corners per match, Chattanooga at 3.4. Offsides, both clubs suffer about 3 offsides calls per match. Clearances are about even. Fouls, Chattanooga averages just shy of 15, while Orlando's more at 11. Yellow cards are deadlocked at 2.5. That's it. We're ready to go. Osceola Heritage Park. In Florida, the Sunshine State, Orlando playing host to Chattanooga tonight on CKRN. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have all the action for you. Don't go anywhere.
Kids about the dangers of vaping can be hard. Getting them to listen to hot gossip is easy. So here's some drama you could share with your kid. Dude, did you hear about Cassie and Jake? No, but did you hear that vaping can cause irreversible lung damage and nicotine affects brain development? Nuh-uh. You don't need to gossip if you want to have an open conversation about vaping. So if you want to get tips on when and how to talk to your kids, visit talkaboutvaping.org. Brought to you by the American Lung Association and the Ad Council.
What I know about courage, I learned from my adoptive mom. She said sometimes you just gotta hold on and know we'll get through this. Mom, we are so high up. Hold my hand.
No, you hold my hand.
Here we go.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out more.
I learned patience from my adoptive dad. All he had to say was,
Hey, you got this. Just breathe. Hey, we're pretty good.
Yeah.
Might have to start a band.
I got it.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out more. This message is brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
Can't make it to the game? No problem. Tune in to the Chattanooga Kickoff Network for live broadcasts of every Chattanooga Football Club match. Hear every goal, every save, and every moment of excitement from the comfort of your home. Don't miss a second of the action, whether you're at home or on the go. Follow us on the Chattanooga Kickoff Network and stay connected with all the live updates and commentary. Experience the game as if you were right there in the stadium. Chattanooga Kickoff Network, bringing the game to you.
Welcome to an electrifying showing of pro-side soccer under the lights. This is the Chattanooga Kickoff Radio Network, bringing you every heart-stopping moment, every triumphant goal, and every unforgettable play from the field. The Chattanooga Football Club, with their unstoppable spirit and relentless drive, represent our city on the pitch again. The tension is palpable, the stakes are high, and the roar of the crowd is about to reach a fever pitch.
From the first whistle to the final victory cry, we've got you covered. This is the Chattanooga Kickoff Radio Network. Now we go live to your play-by-play host, Gabriel Schreier.
Orlando City playing host to Chattanooga Football Club tonight. It's 90 degrees Fahrenheit at Osceola Heritage, where these two will square off. We've already covered the starting 11. We'll go back over it in just a moment. The latest MLS Next Pro poll, North Texas is number 1 at 7-1-4 with 28 points. St. Louis right behind them, 8-2-2 with 27. Philly is at number 3, Chattanooga at number 4. And Orlando really needs these points. They are 8th in the Eastern Conference, so a win would be clutch for Orlando City at home. No better place to do it. The starting lineup for Chattanooga Football Club tonight, they're running the 4-3-3, led by head coach Roderick Underwood. Up front, it's Ibarra, Wamry, Gray. In the middle, McGrath, Arthur, and Quack. And in the back, Garvanian, Villafaramina, Fareed Sarsar, and Jesse Williams, the international camper from Trinidad and Tobago. Gene Antoine will play in goal tonight. Starting for Orlando City, they're running the 4-2-3-1. Up front, it's Ellis, Valencia behind him, Muhammad and Solis holding it down in that 3 line. In the 2, El McGuire and Gusky. In the back, it's Coco Williams, Kibinguchi, and Freeman, and Otero Leon playing in goal for Orlando City as we kick off with this one from Osceola Heritage. So glad you're with us. Gabriel Schreier here. Covered the standings, the overall record of these two clubs. Chattanooga 6 wins, 2 losses, 5 draws. Some points would be huge as they're just 2 back from being on top of Next Pro. Orlando 4-4-4. They are 8th in the Eastern Conference. They really need some points, and they've done well at home, so a big win at home tonight if they could pull it off somehow. We're ready to go. Kickoff just seconds away on CKRN as we'll get started from Osceola Heritage Park between Chattanooga Football Club and Orlando City B. Chattanooga getting this started for us as they deliver it from left to right back to Fareed Sarsar, who tries to send this over the top. It's headed at and sent aerial down to the close 18. Working from right to left, Jesus Ibarra sends this back outside to Milo Garvanian, who doesn't like the look. Chattanooga working this back and forth in the attacking third. It's sent off. Quack can't gather. Well played by Orlando. Chattanooga tonight wearing their white kits. Dark navy accents on the road. Orlando City B, the dark purple with white striping. The Lions will take over just halfway through our first minute, throwing in from left to right. It rolls into the middle center of the pitch. Taken by Chattanooga in traffic, trying to work it down towards the attacking 18. Jesus Ibarra gets it back, heavily defended, out on the wing, trying to beat out the defender. In some trouble, gives it off. Milo Garvanian has it tackled away. Well played defensively by Orlando, who's able to shut that down. Coming down on top of the ball, Kibinguchi makes the play. Chattanooga trying to press them. They're way up on the attacking side of things still. Working it around. Orlando back into the 18. Ellis delivers this backwards. Orlando going to try the far side. Long pass up the pitch. Looking for a connection. This one off the mark. Ball loose near the far touchline and sent out as there's a big collision. Apologies. That one caught me off guard. Taylor Gray takes a man down. Orlando's Lions will keep the ball. Sent into the far 18, down to the left. Lions walking it towards the center of the field, looking to deliver this up the pitch. Orlando taking their time. Midway through the second minute, we're scoreless. Sent far side, carefully delivered there by Williams. Williams definitely a talent we'll keep an eye on tonight as Orlando will throw in again. Williams wearing a different number, usually wearing 26. He's wearing 68 tonight. Titusville, Florida native, a defender. Chattanooga sends this backwards for Orlando, who has to run it down in the corner on the close side, way down on the left. Chattanooga plays it out. Jesus Ibarra running the foot race down to the end of the pitch. Second minute is elapsed into the third, still scoreless, just getting started. Osceola Heritage Park, where it's 90 degrees. Chattanooga and Orlando battling for crucial MLS NP points tonight. Thrown in by Orlando, rolling through the edge of the 18. Taken there by Coca, who delivers this long aerial ball into the middle of the field. Orlando comes up with it. They've got a lot of room left to right and slowing down and going backwards towards the center third of the pitch. Chipped away by Chattanooga. Quack delivers close side into the attacking third. Jesus Ibarra right to left. Dribble, dribble, dribble just outside of the 18. Water coming off of his cleats. Centered up just off the penalty arc. Chattanooga close side. Milo Garvanian. Garvanian goes backwards. Chattanooga all the way back to the top of the circle. Garvanian over the line now. Full retreat to Villa Faramina, and Jude Arthur takes it as Chattanooga has reset in our fourth minute. CFC to the far side, down along the touchline, looking to get entry down into the 18. Williams around a defender. Ball comes back to him. Jesse walking it backwards, looking to go on the attack. Chattanooga doesn't like the formation they're seeing out of this 4-2-3-1, so they return this all the way backwards. Chattanooga working this around the circle. Jude Arthur's going to send it to Gene Antoine for a full reset for Chattanooga Football Club. Ellis crashes in, but not quickly enough as Arthur sends this over the top. Chattanooga sliding, trying to play the ball. The collision results in a call against CFC. Orange men are taking this one away. Orlando, from just over the midfield stripe, takes this near the circle. Ball chipped to Solis, who gets us started. He goes backwards behind the circle. Fourth minute, caves into our fifth, where we're scoreless between Orlando and Chattanooga. Orlando, long pass, close touchline, trying to go towards the 18, taken away, regathered, Freeman fighting with it. Freeman defended by Quack, goes backwards again, taken by Gusky. He doesn't have anywhere to go with the ball. Solis gonna try deep in the 18, hooked up there with Freeman, who squares it on the 18, a shot, it goes high. Well delivered, Muhammad right out front, and he's the leading scorer for this club. A beautiful pass and feed from the close side. It was gathered up by Freeman. Freeman goes towards the penalty spot, and just in front of it from the close side is Shakur, who takes the ball, well-placed foot, but too much power as it goes over the top up into the stands. We remain scoreless, a clean sheet. The 6th minute coming between Chattanooga and Orlando. Chattanooga gets us started, going right to left, delivered far side, ball taken away, stripped away well. Al McGuire trying to play this, and the call right away against Chattanooga. Ball stays with Orlando. Our officials tonight, Kalen Radosov, our head referee, Albert Escobar, our first assistant referee, Logan Reeves, our second assistant referee, and Daniel Gutierrez, our fourth official from Orlando and the Sunshine State. Osceola Heritage Park, the sheet is clean between Chattanooga and Orlando. Our first set piece. Now it's a long way off. I would say this is maybe 20 yards rather beyond the 18. It would be quite the delivery. Midway through the 6th, Orlando is going to capitalize on this. Lots of kits down inside of the 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 purple kits pushing and shoving just in front of the spot. Here's the delivery, floated over the top, back door. Antoine gloves it. Sheet kept clean as our 7th minute has arrived between Chattanooga and Orlando. Well delivered. I like the play from the far side. Tried to just float that over the top, and nothing doing for Orlando City in this early stage as Chattanooga is able to cut that off on the set piece. That was something I mentioned during pregame. We're going to keep an eye on those set pieces and whether or not they're taken advantage of. So far, only one shot taken, and that is by Orlando's Lions. They're leading in passing and accuracy as well in this early stage. We're midway through our 7th minute from Osceola Heritage, where Chattanooga has the ball, working it right to left from their own 18, mid of the pitch, over the line. Ball near the circle is loose for a moment before Quack takes it, floating the ball, aerial delivery to the close side. It goes over the touchline on Jesus Ibarra, and Freeman will put it back into play for Orlando. Freeman's somebody to watch tonight. He's been really good. Played a long time for this Orlando side, representing the orange crest of the Lions. Thrown in by Orlando. Freeman has the ball come right back to him. Tries to center it. Quack with a steal. Healed back. Jesus Ibarra tries to get this somehow back to Mehdi Wamry, and the ball taken away by the Lions. Last touched by Orlando, so Chattanooga's Milo Garvanian will throw in over Freeman. Alex McGrath wants it. Quack tries the 18, too much on it, over the top of Mehdi Wamry. Mehdi Wamry has been a miracle man this season for Chattanooga Football Club. He can do no wrong. The forward from Ivry-sur-Seine, France, has been unbelievable. Already has played 96 matches in his career. This is his 97th. Scored 23 goals, 14 assists, played 7,000 minutes. And this season alone, he's been lighting it up. 5 goals already, scoring almost every other match this season for Chattanooga Football Club. Chattanooga with the ball in the middle of the pitch, just over the circle. They're going to go backwards. Nearly taken by Orlando. Ball is loose, rolling all the way back to Antoine. Lions want the call. Will they get it? The official coming up. No signal yet. He's got a card. I believe he's going to assess this. And there it is. The card is shown. Orlando's man is still down. We're midway through the 9th minute, scoreless. Another set piece coming for the Lions. So the ball was near the midfield stripe. Garvanian went backwards with it to Fareed Sarsar, and his leg just caught that of Orlando's man, and Orlando able to draw the call. Prime scoring chance again for Orlando. The call goes against the center back for Chattanooga, Fareed Sarsar. 10th minute is coming. We're scoreless. A beautiful set piece for Orlando City. Lions deliver this, floated over the top, headed away by Chattanooga's Jesus Ibarra. Loose on the penalty arc. Freeman has it, delivered outside of the corner of the 18. Orlando, a howitzer, deflected away by Jesse Williams. Great play by Williams, the capper from Trinidad and Tobago, to send that one off. Dangerous situation. Well gathered. Kibunchi got the ball. Now Orlando going to have another set piece, a throw in from the far corner, attacking left to right. Ball is loose and rolls over the end line. Couldn't get that. Chattanooga last to touch this, so a corner coming for Orlando. Lions sending a man to the far side. Midway through our 10th minute, the only player who is in the 6, Shakur Muhammad. He stands alongside Antoine. Now joined by Valencia. Set short onto the corner of the 18 from the far side. Floated over the back door to the 6. This one sent away and cleared by Chattanooga. On a run with it, Jesus Ibarra. He's got a head of steam over the midfield stripe. Trying to pass inside to Taylor Gray. Broken up. Mehdi Wamry regathers on the penalty arc. Here's a shot right side, and it's floated away. Well played by Otero. Selling out. Throwing his gloves. And Javier is able to keep the sheet clean in Florida. A scoring opportunity for Orlando nearly turns on its head as the ball was just deflected oddly away from the 6. Jesus Ibarra came up with it, tried to center it to Taylor Gray, and it just leaked out along the penalty arc to the right side where Wamry placed a great shot on goal. And now Javier has to defend a corner kick from Chattanooga, a set piece coming from the far side. Midway through the 11th, clean sheet. Milo Garvanian will take our corner. The assistant referee alongside him, Logan Reeves, waiting for the go-ahead from our official who's in the fray in the 6. 4 white kits in there, 6 purple kits. 7 in total in the 6, I should say. 6 are in the fray. Milo signals, here's the whistle, he steps back. Waiting, looking, signaling to his teammates, approaches, here's the delivery, floated close side, headed away by Orlando. Well played by the Lions. Chattanooga chips it down into the corner, looking for a pass out front. Minjai Quack can't get onto the ball. Orlando's got it from left to right, coming through midfield, over the circle. He's got a lot of room, looking for an opportunity to get a shot off. Sidestepping on the penalty arc, tried to pass it backdoor, far side of the 18, chipped by Chattanooga and gloved by Antoine midway through the 12th. Well played defensively by Chattanooga Football Club, pursuing the ball, staying with it, able to shut down a scoring chance brought on by the Lions. Freeman playing Garvanian, who's trying to go on the attack. Jude Arthur regathers the ball that was in vacant space just outside of the Chattanooga 18. Alex McGrath walking with it, doesn't like the look. Hit backwards to Fareed Sarsar, the center back. Sarsar given off. Mina looks both ways before delivering this back to Fareed. Sarsar goes up the middle to Arthur. He doesn't like it. A lot of pressure for Chattanooga to put something together. Chattanooga back and forth. They're just outside of the 18. On the road, they've been good everywhere this season, honestly. They're on a 3-game undefeated streak. On the road this season, 3-2-2. Their overall record, 6-2-5. Ball loose. Orlando gathers it in the attacking third. Pass into the 18 to the corner. Big collision with Williams. We play on. No whistle. Chattanooga given to Taylor Gray. He's moving quickly from the far side to the close side, right to left. Stopped just beyond the circle. Garvanian fighting for the ball. On the boots of the attacker for Orlando. They'll go backwards to reset a bit. Taken by Ellis. Ellis doesn't like it. One connection, now two. Still in the middle of the pitch. Valencia tries the far side, going backwards to the circle. Orlando just behind the circle. Looking to go up the field, nowhere to go. Orlando all the way back with it. Now going to try Freeman, who's just over the line, defended by Garvanian. He's walking it up the line towards the circle, and a collision results in the call against Chattanooga, so a kick coming for the Lions. Orlando City looking good, getting some pressure on Chattanooga early. Will it be enough? Osceola Heritage Park, scoreless still. We're in the 14th minute of play between Chattanooga and Orlando. Orlando with the ball. Through the center, into the attacking side, deep pass into the wing, left all alone in vacant space, centering feed, sent away by Fareed Sarsar. He blasts that out of the stadium, and so a set piece coming again for the men in purple. Lions will throw this in from the far side. They're attacking left to right in this 15th minute. Yet to see a score, a lot of great chances for both sides. Thrown in gently, Orlando. Gathered just beyond the wing, floated over the top. Lions trying to get something put together. Chattanooga takes this away. Taylor Gray fired into vacant space. Collision with Mehdi Wamry. The call against Orlando. The ball to Chattanooga Football Club. Roderick Underwood fired up talking to the official. Rod has done a fantastic job since taking the reins for Chattanooga Football Club. Fantastic leader, fits the personality of the city really well. Third year with the club, 2023 regular season champions, 30 weeks straight at the top of the table. He played at the SoCon's Furman, 3-time All-Conference selection, All-Tournament, an 89 graduate. And he played a bunch of pro soccer, New Mexico, Albuquerque, New Orleans. Chattanooga takes it off the throw-in. Through the middle of the pitch, Taylor Gray, splitting past defenders, goes backwards to Quack. He splits the difference between a pair, centered up on the circle. Arthur tries the close side along the touchline. Garvanian deep into the wing. He's got Jesus Ibarra, who's alongside the 18. Defended there by Freeman. Dribble. Centering feed. Garvanian might be in trouble. Stays with the ball. Sent into vacant space on purpose to Jude Arthur. Ball coming back to him and miss-hit where this goes to Orlando. Lions left to right. Lot of room to work with. Muhammad making his way up the field into the attacking side, passes the ball away, long feed, close side, off the chest of Solis, taken by Freeman, gets around a defender, sent back to Solis, who's just beyond the 18, floated towards the 6, ball is loose and lost by Orlando. Chattanooga comes up with it in the 16th minute where we're scoreless from Osceola Heritage Park. Chattanooga Kickoff Radio Network, Gabriel Schrei here, two really good clubs going at it tonight. Glad you're here with us for all the action in this one. About to get back underway as Antoine will deliver this in our 17th minute of play. Antoine in goal tonight for Chattanooga Football Club. Otero Javier starting for Orlando City. The Lions have stepped back after losing the ball over the end line. Chattanooga, a laser delivery to the far side to Jesse Williams. Just into the middle of the pitch. Ball comes right back to him. Once Minjai. Quack going back and forth just in front of the Chattanooga bench. Well struck into the middle. Sent back by Orlando. Gathered up. A little bit of steam here. Muhammad walking it towards the 18. He goes backwards towards the touchline. Midway between the circle and the 18. Gusky with it. Orlando trying the far side. Coca doesn't like it. Now down into the wing, just along the 18. Chattanooga triple defending this attacker. Tackled away, given off to Jude Arthur. He's got it down in the corner for Chattanooga. Floated, long ball delivered over the top, trying to throw a header on it, and Orlando City has the ball. OCB backwards towards the 18. They're way down on the left side in the defensive shell they've got going. They're going to give it to Javi Otero. Don't like Mehdi Wamry playing up. Wamry made SportsCenter top 10. He was the number 2 play just 2 weeks ago as he finished off a victory with a bicycle kick against the Revolution of New England. Through the center, long pass deep into the 18, far side left to right. Orlando's got it, looking to square this up. One pass, now two. Shakur Muhammad out front of the penalty arc. Here's a laser to the right, and it goes wide. Well struck by Solis, just couldn't put that on the frame of the post. And so as our 18th minute is coming to a close, it remains scoreless from Osceola Heritage. In the Sunshine State, 90 degrees for this match. I like the pass out front to Solis. He had a lot of room, perfect amount of space to work with. Nearly put that in the exact position it needed to be in. Our 19th minute has arrived as Antoine will put us back underway. Orlando City, 4-4-4 this season, 8th in the Eastern Conference. Came from behind to force a draw against Carolina Core, 2-2 in their last match. They also won the shootout and got the extra point. Orlando City B, 2-2-1 at home this season. Shakur Muhammad, who teed up that pass on the near-scoring chance moments ago, leading the team 5 goals, among the top 10 in Next Pro. Muhammad also an impressive passing accuracy, 93.5%. Chattanooga's got the ball. They're in the backside, stripped away by Orlando, fighting for it with Jesus Ibarra. McGrath goes far side. Chattanooga's Williams through the middle of the pitch, just over the circle. Taylor Gray lofted to Wamry. He's got it back. Gray looking, waiting, one space. McGrath sent down from behind, no call. Taylor Gray fighting for the ball. He's tied up with a defender. The ball goes to the Lions. They'll take over about 20 yards to the left of the midfield stripe, and they'll work left to right, instead of trying to go on the attack all the way back to Javier Otero, the keeper. 20th minute has arrived. Clean sheet remains in Florida. OCB just out of the 18, looking both ways. Kibinguchi doesn't like all the pressure. Sent by Freeman back towards Javier and headed by Wamry, but the ball kept by Javi. Otero, far side, long delivery by the keeper. Through the middle, just behind the line. Lions looking, long feed, connected with Solis. Solis trying to get this going into the attacking side, but taken back by Chattanooga. In the middle of the pitch, Quack given. Left off for Jesus Ibarra. He goes back to Minjai. Quack given. Jude Arthur. Fired backwards. Fareed Sarsar wants to try the far side of things where Alex McGrath waits for the delivery. He gives it to Williams, and they're going to go all the way backwards again to Viafara Mina. Mina doesn't have a lot of options here, so Jude Arthur will be the one who tries to get something going. Chattanooga again rotating this all the way back to the center back, Fareed Sarsar. 21st minute. Fareed, long delivery, skying this up the field of play and headed off by Freeman. Throw in coming for Chattanooga Football Club just beyond the 18 of Orlando City. Ball will be played by Milo Garvanian, and our official has something to say to Freeman. Looking very stern. Warning delivered to Freeman. They'll play on along with Jesus Ibarra. Garvanian will throw in for Chattanooga. Garvanian floated corner of the 18, chipped by Orlando and cleared right away. Left to right over the midfield stripe all the way back to Viafara Mina, and the center back, Fareed Sarsar, who's just beyond the penalty arc, will gather this up for Chattanooga Football Club. CFC Alex McGrath, the captain, keeping it just over the 18 for Chattanooga. Going to try the far side. Fareed Sarsar from the corner of the 18 delivers this from right to left into the middle of the pitch. Jesse Williams sent down right away. Our official makes the call. Didn't like the amount of contact. Chattanooga takes over on the far side, just in the touchline. Williams to McGrath, the captain. Alex walking this through the center. Long, winding pass taken, cut off by Orlando, looking for Mehdi Wamry. Orlando on the penalty arc, trying through traffic. OCB, scoreless, 22nd minute between Chattanooga and Orlando. and MLS NT action. A really good one underway, and glad you're here with us for it. We've seen a lot of exciting action so far. No scoring yet. This one has the feeling of a high-scoring match, though. Chattanooga has averaged a couple of goals per match this season. Orlando has averaged a couple of goals per match. Both have also allowed more than one per match. Orlando nearly averaging 1.5 goals per match allowed. Chattanooga 1.2. 23rd minute, a lot of pushing and shoving as the ball is put back into play. So Orlando this time draws the foul. They'll get us started from just behind the midfield stripe, working left to right. OCB, Lions, back and forth, back and forth. Gusky going to try the far side. He's got Freeman. Chipped over the top, down along the touchline. Right in front of the Chattanooga bench. Trying towards the 18. Freeman, long entry pass. Has a connection down there with Muhammad. It's Shaq going backwards towards the edge of the 18. Taylor Gray cuts it off. And Gray can't get this one working up the field, but last touched by Orlando. Chattanooga takes over with it. Jesse Williams will throw in. Manuel Goldberg, the youngest coach in Next Pro history at the age of 30 years old. Orlando's goal differential +4. No assist, but Shaq Muhammad's playmaking abilities key to this team's success tonight. Ball squeaks through. Milo Garvanian through the center. A long feed into the wing, close side right to left to Jesus Ibarra. He takes a shot. It's deflected and now cleared away by Orlando. Skying this towards the middle. Ball in vacant space. Chattanooga comes up with it. Jude Arthur tries to get going and stops it up just over the circle. Going to go backwards. Milo touches this to Fareed Sarsar, who's in the circle. Jude Arthur again with the ball. Long feed down towards the 18. McGrath chip to Jesus Ibarra. Dribble, dribble, dribble. Works it into the corner of the 18. Pass out front. Taylor Gray, a shot miss hit. Orlando with it. Slide tackle. OCB wants to keep going, and the call against Taylor Gray in Chattanooga. And looks like he's being shown a card. Right away, the call against Chattanooga's Taylor Gray. The official did not like that. 25th minute has arrived where our sheet remains clean. Far side, Orlando. The Lions trying to get something going. Long feed, skying it over the top. This one goes all the way to the keeper of Chattanooga, Antoine. CFC just out of the 18, trying to work right to left. Milo looks both ways, through traffic, rattled, delivered, touched well to McGrath, and cleared away from him by OCB. Lions along the touchline, close side, right to left. This one a laser pass taken by Jesus Ibarra. Ibarra goes backwards where he finds Milo Garvanian. Milo back towards the circle. Chattanooga looking with the ball. Wants to find that connection. Nowhere to go with it. 25th minute about to roll into the 26th where we're scoreless. Chattanooga with the ball in the circle. Chattanooga left off. Nowhere to go for Quack. He goes backwards as well. Regathered by Milo Garvanian just over the midfield stripe. Long feed into the wing. Close side right to left. Jesus Ibarra has it. Dribbling. Fighting along the edge of the 18. Jesus tries a shot, and this one rattles off the back of a defender who is closing in on him and out of play. A little bit of a sigh of relief for Javier Otero, who doesn't have to face the shot from Chattanooga's Jesus Ibarra. Ibarra has been a great scoring threat since arriving in Chattanooga. He's been very efficient this season as well. 5 goals already in Next Pro play for Chattanooga Football Club. Javier will leave this off for Orlando. They get started. 27th minute has arrived in the Sunshine State where it's 90 degrees for this night match. A couple of other matches going on around the league tonight. Also in progress right now, Inter Miami Columbus. Crown Legacy and Philly kicks off right now, 7:30 Eastern. And later tonight, the nightcap with the Whitecaps and MN UFC 2. 9 p.m. at Swangard Stadium. Orlando, long delivery through the middle, somehow gets this down towards the 18, towards the far corner. OCB back out front on the penalty arc. This one swatted away, regathered by Orlando. Lions from the close 18, looking out front towards the penalty arc. Taken up there in Chattanooga, the intercept. Fareed Sarsar through traffic to Whamry. Well played by Fareed. OCB backwards. This one, pinballs all around before going over the midfield stripe. Well hit by Chattanooga on the clear. Gusky regathers, going backwards again, trying to find somebody who can clear this. Williams doesn't like it. Retreating Orlando all the way back. Kibanguchi, he's going to send it to Otero. Whamry still closing in. Taylor Gray on the far side, chipped over the top of Gray. Well cleared. Chattanooga pressing, trying to bring some heat down on Orlando. Lions roll this towards the circle. Ball is there. Looking to get this going. Instead, they're going to dump it back to Chattanooga. Just over the line. Chattanooga, Garvanian, long feed to Alex McGrath along the touchline, close side, right to left. Sent into the wing. Jesus Ibarra's got it. Ibarra from the wing back out front. Chattanooga passing it back and forth, Jesus Ibarra back to McGrath, who's outside of the 18. From the corner of the 18, a slide tackle. Is Orlando able to take this away? Solis sends it long, far side. Valencia comes up with the ball, working it towards the 18. Dribble, fighting against Jesse Williams. Breaks his way down into the 18-yard box. This one loose over the end line. Well played, able to fight his way down into attacking position. Crucial points on the line between these two. Glad you're along for the ride. Orlando City B, Chattanooga Football Club. Chattanooga's football club 6-2-5 this season. 6 wins, 2 losses, 5 draws. Orlando City B 4-4-4. 4 wins, 4 losses, 4 draws. They've got 18 points in league play. Chattanooga has 26, just outside of the number 1 spot in MLS Next Pro. Orlando is 8th in the Eastern Conference. A card is assessed against Jesse Williams. And so the corner coming for Orlando from the far side, a prime set-piece scoring chance. Signal given. 5 purple kits loading up the 6-yard box. 2 in the 18. 6 white kits trying to hustle and jostle against those purple kits. Here it is delivered out front. The header finds the twine. 1-0 Orlando. Well played out front. Muhammad scores again. And he gets a perfect feed from El Maguire. Shaq Muhammad does what he does best. The midfielder from Ghana scores his 6th goal of the season. Really impressive. That's what you expect out of a guy who you take so high in the super draft. You want to see him have that success year in and year out. You want to see him developing to be that scoring threat. This is somebody that Orlando has felt really good about for a long time. Muhammad, the number 2 pick in the first round of the 2023 MLS Super Draft, and the Ghanaian native. He's been good for a long time in the States. Played at Duke, 13 goals there, 9 assists, 37 games for the Blue Devils. This is what he does in Next Pro, and this is what Orlando wants to see more out of from him as he continues to develop as a scoring threat. Great feed as well by El Maguire, who floated that over the top. We'll get back underway, or it's now 1-0 in our 31st minute. Orlando's Lions leading at home. They really need these points. They're 8th in the Eastern Conference. They can't afford to fall behind in the race for the playoffs. And we've kind of reached a juncture in the season where seasons are going to be defined with just a couple of wins, a couple of draws, an extra point here and there. And at 18 points in kind of the middle of the pack in Next Pro, they really need to pick a couple up in this June-July stage of the season. Chattanooga, meanwhile, sitting pretty. I don't want to say they can afford the loss, but with 26 points, not in as much danger on the road against Orlando. 32nd minute, 1-0 Orlando. They've got the ball down on the left, just along the 18, chipping it all around. Chattanooga, a win for the moment would push them to number 1 in the league. Could survive the weekend with only 2 teams in front of them in the MLS-NP poll. Back and forth. Orlando finds space in the midfield. Shipped over the top. Backdoor by Thomas. Gathered there by Muhammad, who just scored. Shakur looking down towards the 18 as he works left to right, just outside of the attacking third. Orlando's Lions near the circle. Taylor Gray nearly takes it. Alex McGrath nearly takes it. Somehow fit through. Walking this, Gusky wants to go on the attack. A shot deflected away by Chattanooga. Well played by Fareed Sarsar, and the call gives Chattanooga Football Club possession. They'll get it started again, going right to left as they trail 1-0. 33rd minute has arrived on the clock at Osceola Heritage. Chattanooga along the penalty arc, one pass now to vacant space for a moment. Chipped, floated, far side, middle of the field. Jesse Williams has it there. Williams around a defender to McGrath from Spennymoor. The captain gives it off to Taylor Gray. The former Reinhardt Eagle through vacant space has Matty Whamry. Ball goes back to Gray. Taylor, who came to Chattanooga from Maryland, floats it around traffic as well. Finding Garvanian, he has a long pass into the 18. Jesus Ibarra passes it inside. Quack goes back to him, and he's tripped as he loses the ball. 33rd minute we play on. Orlando has it deep in the 18. Now they're pressed by Garvanian. It's taken away and sent off. Quack, Garvanian, Ibarra swarm the man with the ball and force it out, but last touched by Chattanooga, so the ball stays with Orlando as we're in the 34th minute, 1-0 Orlando. Lions want to get going quickly. OCB. Thrown in, well delivered towards the middle of the pitch. Orlando, those purple kits working. Ball taken by McGrath, stripped right back. Well played off the boots of Solis. Solis goes to the far side. Orlando left to right. Long feed over the top. Kibunchi into the corner on the far side. Orlando looking to center this up. Jesse Williams defensively. To the edge of the 18. Orlando back and forth. OCB out front. He's got help there in the form of Solis. Walking it away from Matty Whamry, and now over the midfield stripe all the way back. A little bit of a reset. Orlando going to try the close side. OCB Thomas around the defender Garvanian. He's got some room. Pulls the brakes on a stoppie. Freeman with the ball for Orlando. Through the middle. Lots of room. Freeman to the far side out the 18. Now down to the corner of the 18. Orlando with it. Long winding shot and somehow deflected away. Wow. Antoine faces the most dangerous shot he's seen tonight. A clear scoring chance for Orlando. And Antoine somehow makes a magical save. I mean, that's just unbelievable. Diving fingertips. It remains 1-0 Orlando. Midway through our 35th. Orlando throws in just to the edge of the 18, down along the end line. Ibarra can't dig it out. Orlando sidesteps, and now Jesus comes up with the ball, rifling this one up the field. Through midfield, taken by Williams, far side. Chipped, floated, down to Valencia, who's got it. Walking his way, fighting his way towards the 18, breaking through traffic, Chattanooga clears it. 36th minute, 1-0. OCB out in front. CFC loses this back to Orlando. They've got it on the corner of the 18, cleared by McGrath. He swung on that, sent it far side, and out of play, and now some sorting out to do. The official not liking something. A card assessed against Chattanooga. A prime scoring chance coming for Orlando. Solis standing by for this. Valencia there with him. Take another look. The ball being walked along the edge of the 18. Taylor Gray was right behind the attacker for Orlando. Very hard to tell from the replay whether or not Gray put a hand on him and shoved him. The official says so. So a prime scoring chance for Orlando. 2, maybe 3 yards from beyond the corner of the 18 on the far side. Way to the left of that post. Jean Antoine crouched alongside the left post. 3 players waiting for the shot. All 3 step off. Solis leaves it to deliver. Orlando, the shot, blockered away. This goes straight up and out. Chattanooga well played. I think Quack is the one who got a helmet onto the ball. 37th minute is halfway over, 1-0 Orlando. Another set piece coming. This time, El McGuire sent to the corner. Lions are crashing in the house on Chattanooga, who's on the road tonight. 1-0 Orlando, the team wearing the purple kits, they've got a lead and looking to hold it and push it into the locker room for some whiteboard time. El McGuire signals from the corner far side. The 6-yard box is loaded up with kits from both clubs. The official says go ahead. 37th minute rolls to 38th. Here it is, Ben out front of the 6. Header, chasing the ball along the end line. Antoine is way outside. The ball's still alive. He is scrambling back to the net. Orlando sends it down to the corner of the 18. Sidestepping the defender. Muhammad tries to bend this for help back door. It sails on him. Miss hit. That goes up into row B. 1-0 Orlando remains our tally. 38th minute is halfway over from the Sunshine State where it's 90 degrees Fahrenheit. OCB Chattanooga Football Club, CKRN. Glad you're with us tonight. I'm Gabriel Schrei. This is a fun one. A lot of intensity down on the field of play. Orlando really bringing the heat. Chattanooga early on had a lot of scoring chances. Orlando has flipped the table a lot towards the end of this first half. Chattanooga gets us started, trying to go through the middle of the field. This one lost and taken up by Orlando. Purple kits working this back. Coke. Ben out front to the spot. Freeman fighting for it. Can't get this away from Jude Arthur. Chattanooga wants to clear it down into the corner. Solis lets it go, and so a set piece coming for the Lions of